Hello guys, welcome back with me, Chow Chow 2025 in Persona 4 Golden. Nanako is already healed up. It's not healed up, but it's just getting better. And we're going to visit her at the hospital today. After school, of course. Just a reminder, the finals are next week. How's your studying going? No, you may be very busy with your studies. Make sure you keep up your personal grooming. Every year, some boys come stumbling into class with stumble on their chins. Of course, their 5 o'clock shadow is more than a 5-day shadow. Speaking of facial hair, some nation used to impose a tax on facial hair. In 18th century Russia, they also had a hat tax, bath tax, laundry tax, chimney tax, and more to fund their military. Those sure were taxing this time. Be sure to take this down. It's a pun. You never know what'll be on the task, just like you never know what'll be taxed next. You listen to the lecture intently, your knowledge has increased. And what? Facial hair tax? Crazy, man.
Nanako, everyone's here to see you.
Nanako-chan.
Big bro.
Talking still seems painful for her. Nevertheless, Nanako looks happy.
Dojima-san! Ugh, how many times does this make it today? I understand that you're worried about your daughter, but you still need your rest too.
Sorry.
Are your injuries that bad?
Well, my wounds have just closed up, and it seems I have a couple of fractures as well.
I'm sorry. I'll wheel him back to his room immediately.
What are you apologizing for?
It's almost time for your checkup, so make sure you're back in your room before then.
Yeah, Dojima.
Big bro.
I'm here. Take it easy. Do you need anything? Here.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Nanako closed her eyes with a relief expression. She seems to have fallen asleep. You receive an explanation concerning Nanako's condition from the doctor.
Her condition is stable for now, but, I never thought I'd say this as a doctor, but we still can't figure out the cause of Nanako-chan's symptoms. That's why we can only administer temporary treatments to alleviate her current pains.
But she's not in danger anymore, is she?
She's regained consciousness, but we can't let our guard down yet. All we can do for now is to monitor her condition closely.
Adachi, how's it going with Namatame?
Well, he's awake now, but he's in no condition to tell us anything useful. We only get a little time each day to interrogate him, so we're stuck until his strength recovers.
I see. I should get back to work as soon as possible. Hopefully by then, Nanako will be out of the hospital.
I think Nanako-chan can get more peace and quiet if she stays here. It's so foggy out, and there's been some weird rumors going around. Seems like no one knows why there's so much fog in town.
It's true. The number of patients complaining about fog-related health problems has increased, which is quite unusual.
The fog poisonous? That's just a rumor. Rumors always come true in Persona. Isn't that just a rumor?
I can't say for sure that it has no effect on the human body. It certainly could be a psychological effect. People's anxiety over the fog could cause problems. But as far as the fog's chemical makeup, well, that's not my field, so I can only speculate. What concerns me is that transportation of our medical supplies has been delayed due to the fog.
Fog-related health problems. Well, that's just ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
Anyone who says that is just blowing smoke.
Blowing fog. Nanako is somewhat regained consciousness, but it seems that it will take more time until she fully recovers. Namatami's interrogation that has finally begun, the fogs that won't leave, and people, mysterious health problems. So now, it seems that you can only watch and wait to see how things will turn out.
Isn't this weather strange? How could it be lasting so long?
I've never seen anything like it.
I wonder what's causing it. It's so creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy.
I heard that a friend of mine's son got sick from the fog and collapsed. You know how sensitive children are to that sort of thing.
I heard something too. They say an old man was driving through the fog and got into an accident.
Yeah, it's more possible, you know. It might not get you sick, but accidents, it's certainly possible.
What? Did he lose control?
Well, he'd never been in an accident or even gotten a ticket before, so something seems off. Isn't that scary?
Hey, there's a fog, man. It's possible that his view is now limited.
I've even heard there are experts saying it's poisonous. I wonder if that's true.
What expert? Who?
Do you think it's, because of that global warming thing?
Yeah, blame on global warming.
This town's changed a lot over the years. I wish the government would step in and do something about this.
And then blame the government. That's typical.
Oh, I agree completely. If we're going to pay taxes, I expect the authorities to do their jobs.
This fog is poison! It's a gas filled with viruses! Don't inhale the fog, or you'll die!
He's not the first one like that I've seen lately.
Poisonous gas, though?
Oh, I'm sure it's not true.
Really?
Oh.
Is something wrong?
Oh my. I think I'm coming down with something.
You can't be serious. Oh, that's right. I needed to do some grocery shopping. Well then.
Come on, buy gas mask.
Business has been so slow lately.
Hey, everybody needs cellphone, man. Even in poisonous gas station. Welcome back. No, welcome back, huh? Okay, let's see what we could do now. Okay, now they have a very creepy song as a background music, but I need to catch Genji Beatles now. I don't think that's possible, but I already have Genji Beatles. But yeah, let's do it. Whatever. Gonna brow. NGI, sorry. I ain't. Small blessing. Like you've gotten a little closer by. Damn it. Yeah, I'm going to try to restart once again. If it's possible. Nah, it's okay. You ever hear a student talking? Weather's really been weird lately. What's up with all this fog? This fog looks like it's going to stay here forever. But I heard it's nothing to worry about. That's what some great guy on TV said. I also heard that it's poisonous. Very toxic. Nobody even know why it's toxic. Man, just thinking about how toxic it is make me feel ill. Should probably stay at home for a while. You're just too lazy to take the finals beginning next week, aren't you? Yeah, it's near the finals.
Senpai,
Do you have spare time today? Could I see you after class if you do? Will you spend the time with Naruto? Is that later?
oh,
See, well, if you have time, please see me. What will you do after school? It's seriously too cold now. Such a painful season if you got back pain. Ow, see? Speaking of back pain, there's a deity that make your back hurt. It's a titan named Atlus. Do you know about him? He's often depicted carrying the earth on his shoulder. And it looks really heavy. Make me hurt just looking at it. And atlases are also used in geography class. Do you know what they are? Well then you could. Who doesn't look like he know? Do you know what an atlas is? A compass, a globe, a books of maps. You give the answer you think is correct. You're very good, yeah, but an atlas is a book of maps. MacArthur books of maps feature a large picture of Atlas on the cover. Note the spelling, it's spelled Atlas, okay? I mean, how else would you spell it? Well, there's always... Ow, my back. Give the correct answer. Your knowledge has increased. Class I've ended for today. The police have probably begun to question Namatame. It's going to take a while for Nanako to recover. You have no choice but to wait until the situation changes. Okay, since it's a new event, bug fog, so everyone will talk about the fog. We're going to like usual. Still fighting with my friends. I tried talking to them again, but I just met them really angry. If I just want and had a serious discussion with them, it might be different, but can't do it. That's enough, I'm going home. No one's know what's causing this fog. Wonder if we're okay here. It's kind of scary. Right now, I'm more afraid of the fogs than I am on the test coming up. Even my friends are afraid now. I wonder if it gets foggy like this out in the city. I've always lived here in the countryside, but I really think I like it. I want to go somewhere where it isn't foggy. Close to exam. I don't feel like talking tasks. What you doing today? You're going to check up on Nanako-chan, I'll tag along. Go visit Nanako? Cancel. I'll see you later then. Tests are coming up soon, but there's still time to procrastinate. I'll keep my all-night studying schedule, huh? Something happened to you? I don't know, but cheer up. At times like this, I'll tell you to eat a croquette, but recently even those have started to taste bad. My mother always telling me that I should be studying more. She kept bringing up this kid in elementary school and saying that I need to be like him. Isn't that crazy? What kind of super kid is he anyway? I'd like to ask you for a special favor. Did you listen to me for a second? I'm all ears. That girl's on the roof. What do you think she thinks of me? Well, there's nothing I can do but change myself. I already have a plan. You know, that girl said she wants to be a fat, so I think that she'll need an animal guide. So if I give you one to her as a present, don't you think it'll score me some major points with her? But my problem is that I don't have the slightest clue of where I could get something like that. Do you have any ideas? Check the TV. Huh? You mean like an infomercial or something? Don't... What? Well, if you do think of a way to find one of those, could you bring it to me? Oh, reward? Right, a reward. I'll give you something really special. Come on, help me out here. The Girl on the Rooftop, Part 2. It's a picture book that used an old scholar or a magician would use. From a magician, like on top of a cloud or something. Yeah. Check it out of heaven. Answer coming up soon. Not going to tell anyone to study anymore. Now on, I am a bastion of silence. They can't sell their taste and stay stupid for the rest of their life. Whoa, cool man. Wear is always terrible. It's creeping me out. Be nice to do the sun again. Hey, you, are you on good terms with that Prince of Junas? What does he mean? You mean Cat Bear? Bear? What are you talking about? It seems you were mistaken. You mean Nodo, huh? You were mistaken. Huh? Okay. Oh, you could. The practice today? Oh wait, we're on break because of the test. I forgot about that. It was a long time ago, but I remember the day I met Senpai like it was yesterday. I had fainted and she carried me to the health office in her gentle arms and she looks after me. A strand of her long hair brushed against my cheek and her fingers were so slender and soft. That's when I fell in love. This is the only person I've ever loved, actually. But I made her so angry, and I'll never have my chance, will I? I was able to make up with my friends. Since it has extenuating circumstance that made her decide to get a job. We'll talk a lot about that. She's not angry with me, just say that I can't give up on my dream just because she can't live up to her promise. Okay, we already do that. Teddie, it's been difficult to study at night. It's like something has chilled me to the core. Do you think it's because of the fog? The news has been saying that the weather has been odd recently. But the tests are so close, I can't let that stop me to study. Wow, there's actually seriously buying and selling gas masks. Guess you just never know what will sell in this world. Wonder how the old man and Daidara learned to be such a great artist. He gained like 1,000,000 cool points if he was self-taught. You think he'd take me in as his apprentice? Wonder if it's even possible to climb mountains in fogs like this. Guess you can't climb with a gas mask on anyway though, huh? You senpai. Love can be so exhausting. That's not like you at all. You're right, but it's the truth. Yep, welcome to reality. Very funny, senpai. What would anyone go for a girl like me anyway? How's your family, man? Hey, I saw you at the hospital a little while ago. Do you have family there too? You must have it rough. All it takes is one person to fall apart and it's like your whole life come crumbling down with her. It's not easy being a teenager, is it? Started gossiping loudly. You think I should buy a gas mask? Miko, are you serious? This folk is weird. Someone on TV said so. But to put on a gas mask, where would you buy one of those anyway? Doesn't Juna sell them? They're really popular and all. Everyone wants one. Everyone. Okay, this guy. Do people think they'd be happier if they go back and live in the past? I've been wondering. I've only been listening to my radio, and it's like my heart just yearned for a return to simpler time. Listening to the radio on a lazy summer day, just the two of us, without a care in the world. Radio I'm listening to hasn't changed at all. Why is the rest of the world different? To be honest, I have another favor to ask of you. Let's hear it. I want to build another crystal radio just like the one I had when I was a kid. But I can't find what I need. I use mineral called old ore, but it seems to be quite rare now. Is there anything that you could do about it? I'll try to find you some. Thank you. I really can't order it from anywhere, and I was at a complete loss. Sorry to ask you so much of you, but I'm counting on you. Pardon all. Okay. It's really impossible to find. I haven't been able to find it either. You know, I often find mineral near a river. Maybe a fish or something is hiding a piece. Where? Oh, where could it be? If you can find such rare minerals, there must be like a paradise for the piece. Okay, paradise it is. Heaven. It's important to have keepsakes to remind you of the people who are important to you. Don't you agree? Yes, I think so too. Really? Did you think it's okay to fall in love with someone because of what they leave behind? What? It's sentimental. Yeah, you're right. There's no point in taking care of that stuff, I guess. Just being there for the people is... Girl. Wow, it's almost December. You know, it's a long way still, but it kinda dread this time of year. We always have to speak family gathering on Christmas, which means we have to make a lot of food. And then it's New Year, so there's even more preparing to do. Why me? All I want to do is go outside. Senpai, I'd like to ask another favor of you. Hear her out. Do you think you could find me a piece of classy lumber? See, I'm thinking about building a self, something nice that you could play models on. I want to surprise my dad with it, but I can't seem to get a hold of any quality wood. I know it's a lot to ask, but Senpai, you're the only one I know who can do this. Leave it to me. You're amazing, Senpai. I apologize for putting you out like this all the time. Classy lumber. Maybe I can help you find it. Well, it's such an awesome material, so maybe you should try looking somewhere heavenly. I know that sounds weird. Not. Can't wait until I'm making my own piece. Hey, did you hear that Miss Kashiwagi ruined another marriage arrangement? Not so hard to believe, I'd say. She's pretty damn full of herself. No one in town thinks she'll ever find a husband at the rate she's going. And you know what? I agree. Hey, yours? Be paranoid. Hey, help me out. My girlfriend here has been texting another guy. Tell her that ain't right, man. You don't do that when you're dating. I can't believe this. I told you he's just a friend from before we met. What am I supposed to do? Ignore him? But that means you gotta text him every day? You even said you hang out with him sometime. Then you should walk away. Anyway guys, I think that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And see you again on the next episode.